Last month was my 29th birthday. Here's everything I know now at 29 that I wish I knew at 20. Starting with, number 1, no one really knows what they're doing. Not your boss, not your successful friends, and not your coworkers. People are really great at making things up and acting like they know what they're doing. But these people are also just figuring things out as they go, and that is totally fine. No one has a manual for life, so stop stressing about if you made the right decision and stop doubting yourself. Just focus on putting yourself in the right direction and keep going. If there are no right answers, no one can tell you that you're wrong. Next, invest in your health or your health will take your money and time. If you don't take care of your body when you're younger and it's a lot cheaper, taking care of your body when you're older will be very expensive. If you want to build wealth long term, maintain a good exercise routine and eat clean. Next, don't take things for granted. When we get used to something, we have the tendency to take things for granted. Take a moment and count your blessings that you currently have right now, and remember to never take things for granted because nothing in life is guaranteed. Next, forgive your parents. Don't hold bad feelings for too long. Sometimes we forget that our parents are also living life for the very first time. They're essentially children in older bodies. There isn't one rule book to life, as everyone is figuring things out as they go. Next, always apply the 5x5 rule. Basically, if it's not something that's gonna matter in 5 years, don't spend more than 5 minutes upset about it. Most of the things you're stressing about right now will not matter in 1 year, yet alone 5. We often have a hard time detaching ourselves from the present moment, but if you zoom out and look at the grand scheme of things, it won't really matter in the end. Next, enjoy being lost in life. Uncertainty can be a very scary thing. You started to become a new person, but you haven't fully discovered who you are yet. Personally, when I was 21, I was absolutely terrified. This is because I did not know what I wanted to do with my career. I just wish I viewed this period of my life as not a bad thing, but an exciting process of discovering my new self. Next, view your life as a book and you as the author. The most powerful stories are the stories that we tell ourselves. Your thoughts can either empower you or hold you back. Once you realize this, your life becomes a series of decisions that you can make. Know that at any moment, you can write a brand new chapter or scratch everything and start a brand new book. Next, you want to be a little crazy if you want to accomplish big things. People who are way too realistic will never see opportunities because they never push the boundaries. They get stuck in something called analysis paralysis. They spend all of their time planning and strategizing a perfect solution, and they say this is being practical, but in reality, this is fear in disguise. Most successful people break the rules. They're delusional enough to think that they can achieve the impossible. Most of the time, they don't, but sometimes they do. And all you need is that one time to change your life. Next, everything has a trade-off. Choosing to spend all your time at work means that you'll have less time to spend with your loved ones. Saving way too much money will have you missing out on that summer vacation that you've always wanted to go to. Everything in life comes at the cost of something else. You have to decide which price you're willing to pay. Next, you have to build your own dreams, or you will be hired to build someone else's for them. Now, don't get me wrong, there is no issue with either decision as long as you're okay with it. Working for yourself isn't for everyone, but if you're successful, it will pay off in the long term. Next, use your money to build time and freedom. The true benefit of money isn't being able to buy yachts, big houses, or fancy cars. Money gives you the option and freedom to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Time is the most valuable and limited resource that you have, as if you spend it, it's gone. So use money as a tool to buy your time and ultimately your freedom. Next, spending more time with your loved ones will never be a waste of time. I have never regretted spending more time with my family because I know this time is precious and limited. Many of them will pass away before you do or before you're ready. I personally live away from my family right now, so I prioritize visiting them as often as I can. Next, more information doesn't always give you an answer to all your problems. If all it took was more information for us to become billionaires, we would all be rich. Research can sometimes be seen as procrastination. Instead, we need to take action and execute. So for example, I want you to take 3 rules from this video and actively apply them into your life, because the dream life that you want is on the other side of action. Next, people will come and go in your life. The faster you accept this, the faster you will have peace in your life. This also goes both ways. Don't feel like you're obligated to keep in touch with everyone you know, as it's totally okay to go your separate ways. That's just part of life. Next, you will never be satisfied. Humans tend to think they'll be satisfied when they get to a certain point in life where they have enough. When you get that dream job, when you make your first $1 million, or when you get into that perfect relationship. Being happy in life is a practice, not a final destination. Next, a scarcity mindset will keep you broke. When you have a mindset that opportunities are limited, you will desperately hang on to things that you do not enjoy. But the reality is, there are plenty of opportunities and resources available, you just really want to have it badly. Next, you don't really need most of the things that you want to buy. You may justify these purchases saying that they will improve your life. But if these things actually made us feel better, our mental health would not be declining. Next, stop waiting till you feel like it. I used to wait for the perfect time to tackle a big task, but the reality is there is no perfect time. Life will throw curveballs at you, so don't ruin your future self just by waiting for the perfect take time when it may never come. Next, not taking risks when you're younger will bring you regrets. Don't be afraid to take calculated risks when you're younger because you will have more time to recover if things do not work out. Taking risk will help you level up faster. If you don't take any risk, your life will become boring and you will regret it later when you're 80 years old clocking into a job. Next, do 1% more of the good things every single day. Every day you make choices that will either get you closer to or further away from your dream life. For example, if you want to start a side hustle, spend 1% less doing things that will not help that, such as scrolling on TikTok, and spend 1% more every single day working on your side hustle. Over time, your efforts will compound. Next, when you want something, ask for it and follow up. The worst thing that can happen when you ask for something is you get no for an answer. But if you never ask for something, your answer will always be no. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain when you ask for something that you want. Next, you will work hard early in life or later in life. You will have to work hard either way. If you don't put in the work when you're younger, hard work does not go away. It is just delayed and it will hit you later in life at a much more inconvenient time when you have a family, you have bills, or you have children. Do the hard work early on so you can reap the rewards later. This is called delayed gratification. Next, don't complain about problems in your life before you do something to try to fix them. If you don't like something in your life, it's up to you to fix it. If you want different results moving forward, you need to make different choices today. No one is going to do that for you. Next, life is short and it's really short. You never know when it's going to be the last time you talk to your friend, eat a meal with a significant other, or say goodbye to your family. Love and embrace your loved ones with all your heart, or you may regret it later in life. Next, the only person that you should feel obligated to say yes to is yourself. You do not have to say yes to every opportunity that you see or every hangout that you get invited to. Don't say yes to things just because you don't want to say no. Every time you say yes to something that you don't want, you're saying no to yourself. If you learned anything in today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Take care.